Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Dallas Stars versus Florida Panthers. For this game, I am going to give you fast team and total picks without doing too much talking. My team pick is Florida to win, and my total pick is over 6 goals. Boston Bruins versus Philadelphia Flyers. Game preview and predictions. As the Boston Bruins head to Philadelphia to face the Flyers, there's no denying the momentum seems to favor the Flyers. They're on home ice and have recently taken a win against the Bruins, a 2-0 shutout that showcased their defensive grit. However, I'm leaning toward Boston to pull off a win in this rematch. The Bruins are in a similar position to the 2024 Houston Astros, a team that started with early season struggles but found its rhythm mid-season. Right now, Boston's stock might be undervalued, especially with goalie Jeremy Swayman navigating through a bit of a rough patch. But history speaks volumes. The Bruins have triumphed in 7 of their last 9 encounters with the Flyers, showing they know how to turn it up against this rival. This game feels like a statement opportunity for Boston, a chance to respond and adjust after last week's shutout loss. Prediction 1. Boston Bruins money line. Despite recent challenges, I'm confident that Boston will rise to the occasion. They're well aware of what went wrong against Ersson and the Flyers, and Swayman will be eager to redeem himself with a stronger performance. Expect the Bruins to bring high intensity and focus, especially in limiting costly mistakes. Prediction 2. Under 6 goals. Both teams are in need of this win, which should amplify the defensive play and a cautious approach to offense. Until the Bruins demonstrate a more reliable scoring touch, they've struggled to put up more than 2 goals against anyone besides the Maple Leafs. The under looks promising in a game where disciplined, tight play is likely. Chicago Blackhawks versus Los Angeles Kings. Game analysis and predictions. The Los Angeles Kings, despite their own challenges this season, have shown a knack for outplaying their struggles and maintaining a solid performance. With an 8-2 record in their last 10 games against the Blackhawks, the Kings come into this matchup as clear favorites and look ready to make a statement. Over their last 5 meetings, the Kings have outscored the Blackhawks 20-8, indicating a sustained dominance. Given the Blackhawks' struggle to generate offense, they rank 26th in goals scored this season. Los Angeles is well positioned to extend their winning streak against Chicago. Prediction 1. Los Angeles Kings minus 1.5 goals. While this matchup may look one-sided on paper, it's worth noting that 3 of their last 6 meetings have gone into overtime, which adds an element of unpredictability. Still, the Kings' recent success in these matchups and their defensive strength at home suggest they're in a prime spot to cover the minus 1.5 goal spread. Prediction 2. Under 6.5 goals. This matchup is also shaping up to be a low-scoring affair. The under has been the trend in both teams' recent games. Chicago is at 4-3-3 in their last 10, averaging fewer than 3 goals per game, while Los Angeles has allowed just 7 goals across 3 home games this season. The last 10 matchups between these teams have an even 5-5 record on the under, with an average total under 6 goals per game. All signs point to a tight, defense-driven contest. Final call. Keep it simple. Take the Kings to cover and the under at 6.5 goals. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Washington Capitals. Game preview and predictions. Both the Columbus Blue Jackets and Washington Capitals have come out strong this season, but for this divisional showdown, the edge goes to the Capitals. Columbus is on the second night of a back-to-back, following a tough 6-2 loss to the Winnipeg Jets. With starting goaltender Elvis Merzlikins likely sitting this one out, Columbus will likely rely on Daniil Tarasov, who has had a challenging start to the season with a 3.42 GAA and a .886 SV%. Facing a rested Washington squad, Tarasov will have his work cut out for him. The Capitals, meanwhile, are firing on all cylinders with a 7-1-0 record in their last 8 games, 5 of which were multi-goal victories. They not only have the advantage of home ice, but also an extra day's rest, setting them up well to continue their winning streak. Prediction 1. Washington Capitals minus 1.5 goals. With the Capitals' strong recent form and Columbus potentially fatigued and weaker in net, a multi-goal victory for Washington seems highly likely. The Capitals' home advantage, combined with their recent streak of dominant performances, makes this spread a solid play. Prediction 2. Over 6.5 goals. Should Tarasov be confirmed in goal, the over becomes an enticing option. In his 5 starts, 4 games have hit at least 7 goals, with an average of 7.8 combined goals per game. Both teams are also finding the net consistently. Washington ranks 4th in the NHL with an average of 4.1 goals per game, and Columbus is not far behind, sitting 6th with 3.9 goals. With both offenses in rhythm, expect a high-scoring battle. Final call. Take the Capitals minus 1.5 and back the over at 6.5 goals. This matchup has all the ingredients for an explosive, goal-heavy contest. Buffalo Sabres versus Detroit Red Wings. These teams have been on 2 different levels at their aggressiveness, as the Sabres are 16th with 28.6 shots on goal per game, while the Red Wings are last in the league with 24.4 shots on goal per game thus far. This is the game where Buffalo's power play improves, as Detroit's 65.6 penalty kill percentage is 30th in the sport. Buffalo is the stronger team and proved that in the first meeting between the Sabres and the Red Wings. All in all, go with the Buffalo Sabres to secure a win on the road. Prediction: Buffalo Sabres to win. These teams have been scoring well, as their first game last week saw these teams combine for 8 goals. These defenses have been struggling a bit lately, with the Sabres allowing 3.6 goals in their last 5 games, while the Red Wings are giving up 4.7 goals in their previous 3 games. Take the over, as these teams are going to match up well offensively. Prediction: over 6.5. Buffalo Sabres versus Detroit Red Wings. Game analysis and predictions. In tonight's matchup between the Buffalo Sabres and the Detroit Red Wings, the Sabres will be looking to maintain their momentum after a solid road performance streak. Meanwhile, Detroit has been competitive at home, but faces challenges against teams with strong offensive potential like Buffalo. Toronto Blue Jays versus St. Louis Blues analysis and predictions. The Toronto Blue Jays have dominated their recent road games against the St. Louis Blues, winning their last 4 matchups and covering the minus 1.5 puck line in 3 of those wins. This game also serves as a revenge opportunity for Toronto following a tough 5-1 loss to the Blues just a week ago. St. Louis's primary challenge lies in their defense. Jordan Binnington has struggled against Toronto with a 3.83 GAA, which doesn't bode well for holding off the Blue Jays offense. Prediction 1. Toronto Blue Jays moneyline. Toronto has the edge here, especially if St. Louis fails to contain Toronto's offense early. Without strong defensive play, the Blues may find themselves trailing and unable to generate the offense needed to catch up. Given Toronto's recent form and this revenge setup, I'm taking Toronto on the money line. Prediction 2. Under 6 goals. The Blues have a 1-3 over/under record at home, indicating a tendency for lower scoring games. Additionally, Anthony Stolarz has a solid track record against the Blues, with a career record of 4-1-0, a GAA of 2.31, and a .925 save percentage. If he can hold off St. Louis's offense, Toronto's scoring may be limited to around 3 or 4 goals against Binnington, leading to a lower total score. Final call. Go with Toronto on the money line and look for a low-scoring game under 6 goals.